The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Running a few seconds late, so you don't get to see my lovely little face this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening. Good evening, my name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this 15th day of November 2022. We will be with you today, and we'll be with you Friday for Adams Family Hockey, the 90-91 Adams Division. Everyone playing everyone 10 times, and that's it. And so whoever gets the most points at the end of the 40 games is the champion. But if someone finishes within 5 points of first place, we will have a playoff for that. But that's about it. If you win by 6 or more, no playoff. You won the division. Okay, so after one round of play, Boston, Hartford, and Montreal. Excuse me for 1 second. Aha! I can come on camera now because I've been bootified. So Boston, Hartford, and Montreal have all won their openers. Quebec lost to Montreal in their opener, and Buffalo has been beaten twice. They lost both to Boston and Hartford in the last stream. So that's that for that. We're going to get everybody in once, so it's a triple header, and so let's get right to it. So it'll be the Nords and the Bruins to finish play there. Ron Tugnut and Andy Moog in the net. As we get started here. So this one is at the Garden. The Bruins are the home team. Boston heavily favored, and we start with 4 minutes off the clock. The Bruins 8-20 on control, but we start with a puck battle. So the teeth get rattled already. Agitator table. Let's all go to the washers and dryers now. And so what's the result of this? It's going to be one hit for each agitator on the team for Boston, and a minor penalty called on the visitors. If no agitator, they don't have any, the visitors get a slot chance. So Alexei Gusarov gets around that description, is in the slot, and save. Andy Moog is an 8 goalie, and what an amazing save. He would have scored on a 0-39 and rolled a 40. So Andy Moog reaches back, makes a save, and there's no score. We take 4 minutes off the clock. 12 to go in the first period. Going to have a scoring chance here for somebody. It's Quebec. 1-7. They roll a 6. The Bruins defense is a 6. They get past the defense. Matt Sundin over the line for the Nords. Scores! It was a turnover deep in the zone. Lecision grabbed it, just kind of flung it towards Sundin, and Sundin flew it over the shoulder of Andy Moog. And it's 1-0 Nords. So Sundin is first of the year, assisted by Lecision, his second. So the Bruins behind the 8 ball. They should win this easily, you would think. 3 minutes gone. We go to 9 minutes. The GM, there's fighters for sure, enforcers, but maybe not any agitators. Here we go. How you doing, Zalapski Smurf? Puck battle again. This time it's enforcer. Dun, 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 dun. And the rule is, see, Bruins have +1 aggression. If the high result has an enforcer, deal 2 hits. Also, if trailing or tied, a fight occurs. All right, let's see what's going on. Quebec rolls a 9. The Bruins roll a 9. Boston delivers 2 hits. Scott Pearson and Chris Nyland going out of here. The crowd buzzing at the Garden. Enforcer dominates in a one-sided beating, +3 stamina for the Bruins, and no injuries for Boston the rest of the game. So Quebec will be down to an 8. Oh, the split. And a 10-minute misconduct for Chris Nyland. So he's in the box for 15 minutes. Jim Weimer takes the extra penalty. Knuckles getting involved. What a shot. So let's go through these penalties again. He got the instigator and he got the misconduct. So Nyland said something to Pearson involving turkey or something like that. So Pearson and Nyland in 11 minutes. Nyland gets called for the instigator, and then he'll take 10 minutes for the misconduct because that rule is in there. So Chris Nyland going to sit for a while. How you doing, Tribe fan? So that'll rattle the place. Quebec on the power play. First and 2 chances. Joe Sakic. Crease chance. He scores on a 0-51. Sakic. 2-0 Nords. Guy in the crease. His third of the replay from Mike Huff and Kent Miller. And so Quebec up 2-0 against Boston. And what may be the biggest mismatch of the year, remember, Quebec went 16-50-14 in real life, while the Bruins won the division at 44-24-12. 8 minutes to go in the first period. 2-0 Nords. We take 3 minutes off. It's going to be a scoring chance for the Bees. How you doing, Bernie? Quebec's defense is a 2. It's an 18. Bob Carpenter calling Nationals games, doing basketball on ESPN. Over the line for the Bruins. It's a slot chance. So he will score 0-46. A Hugo chance. Scores. He scored on a 39. So 2-1. So Carpenter, his first from Ray Bork. His second, and Craig Janney, his third. So 1 minute left in the fighting major, and then Nyland can pretty much sleep for the next period. So 5 to go in the first. We take 1 minute off. It'll be a puck battle. Minor penalty check. Boston has a +1 here. It will be Quebec. It's a 6, so I'm imagining this is going to be in the Bruins. And it will be on the Bruins. Dave Sister Christian delivers the hit and gets the 2-minute minor for roughing at 16 minutes. So Quebec has already scored on 1 power play. That was Joe Sakic. And they get another. They still lead 2-1. So Matt Sundin with the first chance. Sundin. No. Boston delivers the hit. Quebec is already down to 6. Second bite of the cherry for Quebec. Stéphane Morin. Motoring right to the box indeed. Quebec shoots. Scores. Morin is first. It was a one-time. You're going to make me say decision all day, aren't we? Has his second assist of the game. A one-timer to Morin. And he just put it past Moog. Brian Fogarty. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Makes it 3-1 Nords. In the first, they've rocked Andy Moog. So last 2 minutes of the first period. And that'll do it. We've played 20 minutes here at the Garden, and it's been all Quebec all the time. The first goal at 7:38, Sundin from Lecision. And then on the power play, Joe Sakic, his third of the year, from Huff and Miller. Boston got one back at 14-14. Bobby Carpenter from Raymond Bork and Craig Janney. And then Morin in the power play on the Christian penalty. Lecision and Fogarty. And Quebec, after 20 minutes, leads at 3-1. So not the start the Bruins wanted. Now, they redid the season And I wonder if there's agitators that way. But Nyland is the enforcer, as you can tell. We take 2 minutes off the clock. And we're going to get a scoring chance for the Bruins, the Bees. The Bees, it'll be Nevin Marquardt. There's a household name in his own house. Marquardt over the line. Crease chance for Nevin. It's going to be 0-58. He scores in the crease. Janney and Bork on the assist. Janney with the right pass to Marquardt, and it's 3-2. So Nevin is first to the replay. Janney, his fourth assist, and Raymond Bork, his third. No lead is safe in this era, I would think. 3-2 the score. 3 minutes off the clock. And it'll be a scoring chance for the Nords. And it's going to be Tony McKegney in by himself. McKegney winds and fires. He scores! Big pressure. And then McKegney got the pass from Sundin and slammed it home. Goodness gracious. Buffy St. Marie. It's 4-2 Nords. So the Marquardt goal came at 1:28, and the McKegney goal came at 4:58. Sundin has 2 points. Quebec gave Montreal a pretty good game, too, when we did this last. Okay, 5 minutes gone. We're going to take 2 more minutes. Down to 13. Scoring chance. Nords. But the Bruins will try to bring them down. Sundin being harassed. Mats, no shot. Bort spoiled a clever pass and nothing doing. Yep, you can't stop Nevin Marquardt. You can only hope to contain him. Absolutely. 2 minutes gone. Down to 11. 4-2 Quebec. Scoring chance coming. Barely for the Bruins. In alone is Craig Janney. Janney in the slot. Scores on a 0-46. Janney scores. So Quebec not blessed on defense at all. So Janney brought it home from the slot. His second of the season from Cam Neely. His first assist, and Ken Hodge his second. So it's 4-3 with 11 to go in the second period. Another 1 minute off the clock. We're down to 10. Puck battle coming for these two teams. Makeup call, a minor penalty called on the team with fewer penalty minutes, and it's going to go against Gillis, as Chris Nyland has 9,000 penalty minutes, so of course it's going to go against Quebec. So Gillis gets called for the slash halfway home. So the Bruins on the power play. They trail 4-3. Glenn Wesley gets the first crack at this. Deflected pass action grinds along the boards, and the Bruins, with 8 to go, will reset. Now John Carter. Carter with a chance. Carter can't do it. Quebec killed it off. And the partisan throng here at the Boston Garden not happy with that result. 8 minutes to go. 4-3 Nord, second period. We go down to 4 minutes. It's another puck battle. And it's going to be a penalty on the Bruins. It's Carpenter. He said goodbye to Love. Delivered the hit and was called for interference. So Quebec already has 2 power play goals in this one. Mike Huff, the first chance. Mike Huff. Nope. Deflected pass. Action grinds along the board. The Nords need to reset. This time around it's Scott Pearson. He's the one that got in a fight with Nyland in the first. Pearson. Nope. Oh! And Quebec gets called for a penalty. Oh. So the Bees will go on the power play with 2 minutes to go in the second period. Sorella gets called for the hook at 18, and the Quebec bench is going, no. would be. So here's Ray Bork. Bork. Long shot. However, Quebec kills it in the next chance. So the Nords, who are terrible on defense, not all that great on the power play, on the penalty kill off another Boston power play. Last minute. Nope, we're done. We have played 40 minutes here at the Garden, and it's Quebec 4, Boston 3. So Marquardt from Janney and Bork at 1:28. Tony McKegney, his first tally from Matt Sundin at 4:58. And the Bruins have made it a 1-goal game at 8:39 when Craig Janney slammed home the pass from Cam Neely and Ken Hodge. So a lot of action here in the first of our games today. So we go to the last period, the third period. Tugnut and Moog the goalies. It'll be 4 minutes off the clock, 16 to go. Going to be a scoring chance for Quebec, the Nords. However, Matt Sundin is being harassed by Bork and Wesley. Sundin can't get the shot. So defending stamina greater than the attackers, and yet Quebec's down to a 5. And you see how that stamina chart works. And so Sundin's chance is erased, and it's still 4-3. Now, 3 minutes gone, 13 to go. Scoring chance coming up again for Quebec. And no defense. It's Sakic over the line. Scores! Joe Sakic, his 4th. Everett Santapass. That sounds like a name you'd make up if you were writing a book. With the perfect drop pass on the on-man rush, Morin gets the other assist. So Joe Sakic, with 13 minutes to go, makes it 5-3 Nordique. And Dave Gardner's pulling my hair out after this. Oh, baby. So the Bruins need to get something going here. 13 to go. We take 5 minutes off. Scoring chance. Again for the Nords. Stephen Finn. By himself. Attacking stamina is less than the opponent. So it's a point chance for the Nordiques. He scores on a 0-29, 64. Decent save from Moog. And the Bruins try to set up. 8 to go in the third. 5-3 Nordiques. They take 5 off the clock. Bruins need something here. It's a puck battle. And war of attrition. Both teams deal a hit if stamina is... Oh, we're going to have a fight because Quebec's under 4. Darren Kimball and Bob Sweeney drop the gloves with 3 minutes to go. And that's a tough fight. Both players competently clutch one another and exchanging savage shots. Al Red Sox fan would be happy. Tension de-escalates. Plus 1 of the puck battle threshold and 1 stamina to both teams. Yep, that's right, ZZ. In the intermission, Don Cherry called for more time for that Marquardt line. So we're getting down to empty net time now as Sweeney and Kimball are in the sin bin. 3 minutes to go. All right, so now we go to the yellow die. Andy Moog coming out. 1:20 to go. Here's Hodge. The Bruins need 2. They won't get it. Quebec clogs the lanes, and Boston will have to reset. 1:20 to go. Down to 20 seconds left. Quebec's going to get a point out of this. It's Wes Waltz. Waltz. And the save is made. Tucknut clears. And again, Quebec is going to get 2 points out of this as they've won the game. Can the Bruins at least get a goal? There's no chance. And the Nordiques have come to the Garden and stunned the Bruins 5-3. So Kimball and Sweeney on the fight. The long goal is Joe Sakic, his 4th of the third period. And Santapass, his first assist for Morin. So, our 3 stars, well, we'll give Devin Marquardt a star for his first and probably only goal of this season. The second star goes to Curtis Lecision. He had 2 assists. And the number 1 star, Joe Sakic, he had 2 goals. So Quebec has 2 points. The Bruins fall to 1-1. And that's that for that. So 5-3. And Sakic with his 4th goal. So only Buffalo doesn't have points. So next, it's the Bruins again. This time against the Hartford Whalers. The Hartford Whalers are 1-0. The Bruins are 1-1. And it's going to be Reggie Lemelin in the net. How you doing, Big Dave, for Boston against Peter Sodorkowitz for Hartford. So there are agitators. Hartford beat the Sabres. The Bruins just lost to the Nords. And I got to be done by 1. So if it looks like I'm not going to be done by 1 for the 3rd game, we'll see. All right, so here we go. So the Bruins, not very happy after getting beat by the Nords, but they have 9 more chances to get even. So we start with this one. 4 minutes off the clock. Going to be a scoring chance. Again, Hartford 1-8. That's what Quebec was 1-7 and beat them. The Bruins 9-20. It's going to be the Bruins. Hartford's defense is decent. It's a 5, but they won't disrupt Ken Hodge here. Hodge over the line, and that's a goal. That's a goal. Alan Peterson had the initial shot, and then Hodge just got the tip of his stick on it and put it past Sodorkowitz, and it's 1-0 Bruins. You hate to say anything's a must-win, especially in hockey, but the Bruins really don't want to get too far behind. Remember, unless 1 and 2 are within 5 points, there will be no playoff. Nyland had a good time talking to reporters, said, I'll do that again, beat the crap out of people. We take 1 minute off, 15 minutes to go, first period. Puck battle, always dangerous. And Hartford, Dean Evison gets called for the minor. And Hartford delivers the hit. Evison called for interference. And the Bees go on the power play. Did they do that? No. Because it's a 5-team league with can only play 2 teams in one day, we're just playing 3 games at a stop here. And so this is technically the next game day. Imagine if hockey had doubleheaders. Anyway, first chance of the power play goes to Dave Christian. Christian trying to make it 2-0, cannot. Big save by Sodorkowitz, and Hartford clears. The Bees regroup. Again, it's Ken Hodge. They've struggled on the power play. Hodge in the crease. Scores on a 0-65. Hodge shoots. Oh, Sodorkowitz makes the save. And the Bees are stymied again. Oh, my word. So 13 minutes to go. 1-0 Bruins. We take 4 minutes off. Another puck battle. And then we go to the enforcer table. Dun, 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 dun. And it's going to be 1 hit for enforcer for Hartford. And so Boston's stamina goes down to 8. And Hartford's going, Ner. 9 to go in the first. We take 1 minute off. 8 minutes to go. We got another puck battle between these two teams. Going to be a minor penalty check. Hartford has a +1 on the aggression. Bruins about to go on the power play again. No, maybe not. It's a 6. 5 + 1 is 6. And the Bruins, it's Barry Peterson gets called, or A. Peterson, for a hold, and Hartford goes on the power play. So Paul Sear with the first chance for the Whale. Sear. Minor penalty in the power play unit. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for 1 minute as Randy Cunningworth makes a dumb. Too many men on the ice for Hartford. Are you kidding me? Don Cherry is laughing his blank off at that. Too many men on the whale. So we do one segment of open ice, 4-on-4. And the roll is a 10. So attack sequence. So we roll for control and defense here. Who's going to have the 4-on-4 chance? It's the Bruins. Alone. Dave Christian scores! His third of the year, and it's 2-0 Bruins. A perfect drop pass from Graham Townsend, taking a break from his tour with The Who, and Rosie Ruziska with the assist. So Christian from Townsend and Ruziska, and it's 2-0 Bees. And now they go on the power play. Here's Neely. Neely with a golden chance. Nope. Hartford killed it, and they would have killed another one. So, 2-0 Bruins. 5 minutes to go. So, Hodge at 3:24 from Peterson, and Christian at 13:40 from his third from Townsend and Rosie Ruziska. Five to go in the first. We take all 5 minutes off the clock. Last segment of the first period. It's a puck battle. Minor penalty and injury. Who's the penalty going to be on? Hartford rolls an 8. Boston rolls an 8. It's going to be on Hartford. So Boston's going to have an injury. And we roll an 18. So Boston will lose 1 defense and 1 power or penalty kill. Randy Cunningworth gets called for the penalty, and this time he roughed. So the Bruins already up 2-0. Hodge from Peterson and Christian from Townsend and Ruziska go on the power play again. Dave Christian has the first crack at this, and Hartford kills it off. Oh, boy. They play good team defense to the Whale. And the Bruins can't get anything on the power play. 18 minutes turns into 13 minutes. 2-0 Bruins, second period. Puck battle upcoming. It's going to be a makeup penalty, a 2-minute minor on Boston. And Randy Burridge just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Randy gets called for a dubious trip. And Hartford trying to break on through. Olfie! No, sir. Huge save by Reggie. And the Bruins clear. Kevin Dineen with the second chance. Dineen scores! Sylvain Cote with the initial shot. And then Dineen slapped the rebound past Reggie. His second of the season. And it's 2-1 Boston. Halfway home here in Game 2 of our tripleheader. So it's 2-1 Bruins. You can ask your device to play Brass Bonanza for you. So we go down to 6 minutes. 5 minutes off the clock. Another puck battle. Trailing team hustles to win possession. So that would be Hartford. Roll column A, attack. So Hartford, Mike Tomlak has a chance and scores! A wicked slapper over Reggie. And we're knotted up at 2. Dineen, who got the power play goal, fed Tomlak for the tying goal. And it's a quiet Garden crowd now. 6 to go. We take all 6 minutes off. 2-2 the score. Scoring chance for the Bruins. Cam Neely. All by himself. He scores. The Whale turn it over. Ray Bork forced it off the stick of Randy Cunningworth. He gave it to Bob Sweeney. Sweeney found Neely streaking towards the net, and Cam's got his second goal of the season. And it's 3-2 Bees after 40 minutes. Wow. End-to-end action, and a good one here from the Garden. So Hartford, after being down 2-0, fought back. Deneen on the power play from Cote at 8:48, and then Tomlak from Deneen at 13:33 to tie this puppy at 2. And then Cam Neely, following the turnover, slammed a second of the replay, or the season home. I guess you really can't call it a replay. This didn't really happen. From Sweeney, his first, and Raymond Bort, his fourth. And so after 40 minutes, the satellite hot stove warms up as the Bruins lead the Whale 3-2. So Alan Peterson, not Barry. So third period here at the Garden, 3-2 Bruins. And we start with 5 minutes off the clock. Puck battle. And it's going to be on the Whale. Ulfie. Ulfie was a bad boy. What did Ulfie do? Ulfie made a slash. Bad Ulfie. So the Bruins, again, trying to score on the power play. Randy Burridge has the first shot at this, and he scores. A one-timer from Petrie Skriko, and Randy slammed it home, and the Bruins go up 4-2. So the Bruins have a healthy lead, and time is on their side now with 14 to go in the third. Really is now. They take it down to 9 minutes, and it's going to be a puck battle and a war of attrition. Both teams give a hit. The next time it'll be a fight if we get that again. The Bruins are worn down. 9 minutes to go. We take another 6 minutes off the clock. Boston parking the barn door here. Parking the bus, puck battle. Trailing team hustles to win, so it's Paul Sear trying to make this a one-goal game. Sear in the crease. 0-65. He scores. Unassisted. Paul Sear created that scoring chance all by himself. He put it past Lemelin. I don't know. We'll look after the game. Zarley hasn't scored in this one. So Sear unassisted and the Whale with 3 to go have made this a one-goal game. So Sidorkiewicz looking to come out. He will do so now as we take the clock down to 1:40. Future Devil Bobby Holik with a scoring chance. And it's a counter the other way. Here comes Hodge. He scores! 5-3 Bruins. An empty net goal from Ken Hodge. Janney with his 5th assist. And Bork with his 5th assist. You just can't do better than that. So Hartford still will keep the net empty. They have 1:40 to do something. Janney has 5 assists on the year in 3 games. Hartford's next chance comes with 1:20 to go. Ron Francis. No chance. The Bruins keep it all clogged up. Hartford has to resettle. We take a minute off the clock, down to 20 seconds. The Bruins are going to win this. Dean Evison with a chance, and it's a counter-attack the other way. The Bruins going to get a second empty net goal. Do they do it? Yes, they do, and it's Ken Hodge at the siren. From Raymond Bork and Bob Sweeney. And the Bruins, 2 empty net goals by Ken Hodge. They all count the same either way, and the Bruins get their 3rd and 4th points of the season with a 6-3 win over the Whale. So third period scoring here. Randy Burridge on the power play from Skriko to make it 4-2. Paul Sear got the Whale fans' hopes up. He made it 4-3 at 16:30. But with the empty netter, Ken Hodge. Actually, Hodge got a hat trick. How about that? So a second came from Janney and Bork, and the hat trick goal came from Bork and Sweeney. And so the Bruins win this 6-3. So I need to come up with a star for Hartford. Okay. Kevin Dineen had a goal and assist. He gets the attaboy for the Whale. It'll be Raymond Bork with 3 assists. He's your number 2 star. And then Hodge, with his hat trick, gets a number 1 star. So you asked me about Zalapsky. Zalapsky does not have any points, does not have any penalty minutes. But I'm not. So, yeah, Bernie, hockey is a perfect sport for a highlight game. Yeah, this has been fun to do. So Kevin Dineen leads the Whale with 4, and Pat Verbeek has 11 penalty minutes. Storkowitz with a much better game. All right. To the odd in Buffalo, as the morally superior and righteous Montreal Canadiens try to go to 2-0. And this will be the last game of that. So it's Waugh and Malarchuk for this one. Buffalo is 0-2. Montreal is 1-0. And our luck will change as soon as the hidden roll doesn't start Waugh. Take 6 minutes off the clock. 14 to go in the first. Scoring chance, 1-10 Montreal, 11-20 Sabres. It's going to be the Sabres. Montreal's defense is a 6. Mike Hartman is in all by himself. Hartman shoots and scores. A lot of pressure in front of the net in Waugh. Foligno found Hartman behind the net, and Hartman took advantage of Waugh looking to his right, and he slammed it in the left side. So 1-0 Sabres. So 2 minutes gone. How many points does Zalapsky? Zalapsky's chances to score aren't that great. I think he's got a 1% chance for a goal and a 1% chance for an assist. But didn't he play most of the year with Pittsburgh? Scoring chance is going to be a scoring chance. Don't get ahead of yourself, Ron. Here come the Sabres. Sabres. Dave Snuggard. That sounds like something you do at night when it's cold. You Snuggard. And Snuggard has a chance in the crease. 0-44. Scores. Pierre Turgeon. Feeds Snuggard, and it's 2-0 Sabres. And the home crowd here in Buffalo liking that start an awful lot. Some of us aren't, but if you're a Sabre fan, you're liking it. Oop, la la Pierre. So 12 minutes to go, first period. Sabres up 2. They take 6 off the clock. Next chance now, it's the 6-minute mark. We have our first puck battle, and it's going to go to the enforcer table. Dun, 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 dun. And it's going to be enforcer worked for Montreal. So they give out the hit. Buffalo stamina goes to 9. No chance. Sabres there. You know what? This would be, Bernie's right. Perfect for NASCAR. In a real indie game would be great. Motorsport is a highlight game. Doesn't stream very well. But yeah, this is 7-8 per segment. Yeah, I like that. 1 minute off the clock. 5 minutes to go. Going to be a scoring chance for, again, the Sabres. And it's going to be, however, future Montreal Canadian Benoit Hogue being trailed down as he tries. And it's going to be a slot chance for Hogue. He will score on a 0-32. He shoots, and Hogue is stopped by Waugh. Yeah, mostly with Pittsburgh that year. Also an all-star. He was a good player. Bernie, you played motorsport, right? 5 to go here in the first. We take 2 minutes off the clock. Puck battle coming up. Gonna be both teams make a hit. Boom, boom. Yeah, there's Richard's already done a PC game for soccer, classic soccer, but yeah. This just bodes really well for a highlight soccer game. 3 minutes to go in the first period. We're down to 1, 2-0 Sabres. Scoring chance for Montreal. And it's going to be Guy Carbonneau by himself. Carbonneau over the line. Slot chance for Guy. 0 to 46. Carbonneau scores. Wouldn't have mattered who was in the net. He just put it past him. And so Carbonneau makes it 2 to 1 as Stefan Richer gets his first assist and Carbonneau his first goal. So let's see. It's a 1 we play on. It is a 5, and so we've played 20 minutes here at the Odd in Buffalo. Good period for the Sabres. They lead the Canadiens 2 to 1. So Mike Hartman at 5:02 from Foligno to make it 1-0 Sabres. It's Snuggerud. Again, what you do on a cold night. Snuggerud. He gets it from Pierre Turgeon with a second assist at 7:35. And then Carbonneau from Richer at 18:02. And never mind the fact I'm wearing a Canadiens jersey. There. We'll just put this up there. Come on. It's PK Subban. That's what I'm wearing today. So, all right. Third period action, or second period action here at the on Buffalo. They lead 2 to 1. And the first time check takes 3 minutes off the clock. Yeah, so red, white, and blue, which is a play game, is perfect for NASCAR. And Downey games for Indy. What do they have for an Indy game? I'll have to look. Scoring chance coming here for the Sabres. It's going to be Benoit Hogue again. Hogue. Who are you looking at? Oh! Are we going to get a penalty shot here? 1 to 5 on this die, and it's a penalty shot. Or a crease chance. It is a crease chance for Hogue, who scores on a 0 to 44. Oh, wow! With a good stop. And it remains a 1-goal game. 17 minutes to go in the second. We take 6 minutes off the clock. Puck battle royale here. Minor penalty check. Both teams are even on aggression. So it's the higher die roll. 7 for the Habs and 13 for the Sabres. And Pierre Turgeon gets called for a hold. And we have our first power play of the game. In fact, we have our first penalty of the game. Remember, when you see the stats later, penalty minutes are added on. So the first power play, Sylvain Turgeon for Montreal. Habs trying to tie this game up. They do not. In fact, the Sabres have killed this out. So good D for the Sabres, and it remains 2 to 1. Fast action racing. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that. Sort of a highlight game, just plays slower than it should. It's amazing what you can do with a computer, though. I mean, I'm going to play 3 games in about an hour. So, here come the next timing roll. 9 to go in the second. We take 4 minutes off the clock. It's a puck battle between these two rivals. We go to the enforcer table, and Buffalo slams in 2 hits. 5 to go in the second. Down to 4. Another puck battle. We go to the enforcer table, and Montreal delivers a hit. Both teams now are more interested in taking shots at each other than shots at the net. 2-1 Sabres. 4 to go in the second. We're down to 3. 1 minute gone. Scoring chance again for the Sabres. Dave Snuggerud, he's got 1 goal already. He's looking for a second. He's in the crease. 0 to 44. Scores. Snuggerud has 2. In the crease. Got Waugh looking the wrong way. Dale Howardchuk, his second assist of the season, and Mike Foligno with second assist of the game. So the Sabres, again, trying to get their first points of the season, lead the Habs 3-1 with 3 to go in the second. Do we get another chance? Yes, we do. Last minute of play in the second period. Going to be a scoring chance again for the Sabres. Montreal can't stop it. Mikko Mikheila over the line. Scores with ease. A wicked slapper past Patrick Waugh, and he wants to go to Colorado. Mikheila, his second of the year at the Siren from Doug Bodger, his second assist. Doug Bodger's your friend. Make friends with Doug Bodger. I have no idea where that came from, but I remember that from my Strat days. And Grant Ledgerd with his first assist. So both the goals here in the second are Sabre goals. Snuggerud from Howardchuk and Foligno at 16:38, and Mikheila from Bodger and Ledgerd. So the Sabres hold that very dangerous 3-goal lead as we head into the third period. We'll be with you for a hockey on Friday at noon. And we'll tell you the 3 games to expect. But Buffalo trying to get 2 points. First roll of the third. Takes 5 minutes off the clock. It's a puck battle. It's a minor penalty on Montreal. Shane Corson delivered the hit and got called for a rough. And so the Sabres go on the power play. Snuggerud looking for a hat trick. Here's Turgeon. Pierre, no. Shot was blocked. Sabres have to reform. Alexander McGillney trying to put this one away. He does not, as the Canadiens kill. 13 to go in the third period. 4-1 Sabres. 6 minutes gone. 7 to go. Another puck battle. Uh-oh. A major misconduct check here. So here we go. If that split die is a 1 or a 2, it's a major misconduct for somebody. A 3 to 5, it's a double minor. A 6 to 20, a major penalty, and also deals 2 hits. Everyone holds their breath. It is a double. It is a major coming up. Now, who slammed who? If this is higher than a 10, it's on the Sabres. It is a 19. Oh, Hogue not going to ingratiate himself too much into the Montreal Canadiens franchise doing that crap. Hogue got called for a charge, and Montreal, who trails 4-1, gets a 5-minute power play. So the first one is Brent Gilchrist. Gilchrist scores! Scores! It's 4-2. So Carbono fed Peter Svoboda. Svoboda put it on the net. Malarchuk got a paddle on it, but couldn't get as far as Gilchrist, and Brent slammed it home. So Gilchrist, his first goal. Svoboda, his first assist. And Carbono, his second assist. Now, remember, it's a major. So the second chance goes to Desjardins, who scores! Guy Carbono with a one-time pass at Desjardins, and Eric scored from the blue line. Sylvain Lefebvre had the other assist, but it was Carbonneau on a tape-to-tape pass. Makes it 4-3. And there's still 3 chances left on the major. Sabres trying to hang on. Matthew Schneider's turn. No. And I almost have said the Bills like 5 times. Sabres take away the next 2 chances. So Montreal has 1 bite left. 2 minutes to go. Shane Corson trying to tie this up. Corson has a chance in the crease. He scores on a 0-58. Go, Carbonneau. Corson. Saved by Malarchuk. Slashed it. And out comes Wah. With 2 to go. Montreal has fought back 4-3. The first empty net chance comes with 1:20. Mark Peterson, not even a household name in his own house, tries to tie this up. No chance. Sabres clog the lines. Montreal regroups. We're down to 20 seconds left. Tom Chorsky, future New Jersey Devil, can't get it. Now, if that yellow die is a 1, we get 1 more chance. The Sabres 20 seconds away from their first win. It is over. And a fierce comeback from Montreal falls short. And the Sabres get their first 2 points of the season with a nice 4-3 win. But Montreal took advantage of the bad penalty by Hogue on the charge and scored twice on the 5-minute power play. Gilchrist his first from Svoboda and Carbonneau at 13:23, and at 14:20, Desjardins from Carbonneau and Lefebvre. So let's see. I'm going to go with Carbonneau is the number 3 star. He had a goal and 2 assists for Montreal. The second star goes to, I got to think here, Mike Foligno, who had 2 assists for the Sabres. And then Dave Snuggerud with 2 goals is your number 1 star. So the Sabres get their first 2 points. They go to 1-2. Montreal falls to 1-1 on the season. And so before we go, let's share the standings for you. The Bruins and the Sabres have played 3. It's a 40-game season. The Bruins have 4 points. Everyone else has 2. The Bruins have scored 14, allowed 11, and are 1-1 at the Garden. Quebec 1-1. A huge upset of the Bruins, you would think. Montreal has not played at the Forum yet. They've given up 6 and allowed 6, or scored 6. And Hartford, after 2 games, has scored 8 and given up 10. So, Joe Sakic is your leading scorer. He has 4 goals for the Nords. Ray Bort has 6 assists. That leads the league. Craig Janney has 5. Carbonneau and Morin for Quebec have 3. Craig Janney is your leading scorer. Who would have thunk that? With 7 points. Bork has 6. Hodges 5. Most of those coming off his hat trick and their win. And would you believe that Chris Nyland had the most penalty minutes? Yeah, me neither. Hogue with 14. Kimball for Quebec. Ray for Beek and Huff. Goals against average. Reggie's played 1 game. It's 3-0. Y at 303 with Tugnut and there. So the highlights. We've had 2 hat tricks in the replay already. Savard against Quebec on opening night for Montreal, and Hodge today with the 2 empty netters. And Buffalo Hartford was considered the best game so far. How about that? So we'll show you the teams. We showed you Hartford earlier. Here's the Bruins. Again, goals and assists. That actually comes in within the game. So Moog and Lemelin are a pretty good combination. I don't want that 99 to come up. You're not going to beat Matt Dell Judas. Sabre leaders, Turgeon, Hogue, Krupp, and Bodger all with 3 points. Hogue and Ray have 14 penalty minutes and 11 penalty minutes. And Malarchuk is 1-1. And they have 2 enforcers, Hartman and Ray. Montreal. While Odeline didn't take any stupid penalties, Riche and Daigneault have 5 penalty minutes. Carbonneau has 4 points. And for the Nords, Joe Sakic, 4 goals, 4 points. So when we're with you on Friday, it'll be the Bruins and the Habs from Montreal, Quebec at Hartford. And then the third game is Hartford-Montreal. So, I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching and spending time together. Tomorrow will be golf. I'm not sure where we're playing. But until then, have yourself a great day, everybody. So long.